Welcome to Communication Engineering playlist. Here in this session I'll be going to explain AM detection. So amplitude modulation detection, that is what I'll be explaining in this session by Square Law Detector. So in this session I'll be explaining AM signal detection by Square Law Detector. Now see, what is amplitude modulation detection? So that is a process to extract original information from AM signal. So here we have AM wave, and how to generate that AM wave and how AM wave is there, that is what we have already seen. So this type of AM wave, that is what we are passing through that detector, and we will be extracting original information. So that is the process of demodulation or detection process, and that is what we are going to do it by using Square Law Detector. Now see how this circuit functions. First of all, let us try to understand that, and then we'll see step by step how things are happening inside. So here this is Square Law Detector basic block diagram, in which we insert input from here, that is AM wave, and then that is passing through Square Law device. I will show you calculation, like see what will be output of Square Law device, and that Square Law device will result into output VT, and that is what we will be passing it through low pass filter, and once you pass it through low pass filter, you will be extracting original signal, that is message signal. So let us try to understand this, how you will be having original information, which is message signal, after passing through this AM via Square Law Detector. So here we have input, that is AM wave. Now see, as we have earlier discussed, AM signal, that is YT, and that AM signal is AC into 1 plus modulating index into original information XT into sine omega CT. In some books you will be finding it is cos omega CT. You don't need to worry about that, both are same. So you can write that in terms of sine or cos. So AM signal is what? YT is equals to AC into 1 plus modulating index into XT, and that into sine omega CT. So this is AM signal. Now when you pass this AM signal through Square Law device, your output is VT. Now see, Square Law device, that is having characteristic, and as per that it gives you output. So that output is VT. So output VT is output of Square Law device, and that is exactly some constant into input, that is YT. So AYT plus BYT square. So this type of output that you will be getting at Square Law device. Now place this YT in that. So now our VT, that will be A into YT, that is AC into 1 plus modulating index into X of t of sine omega CT plus B into Y square of this. So that is AC 1 plus MXT into sine omega CT and whole square. Now let us simplify this. So this will be A into AC sine omega CT plus AAC into M XT sine omega CT plus, now let us simplify this term. So this term will be B AC square into, first I will be doing square of this counts, so that is 1 plus m square xt square plus 2 mxt, and that into sine square omega ct. Now again further simplify that. So this will be AC sine omega ct plus AC m xt sine omega ct plus this will be B AC square sine square omega ct, this term, and then now this term, that will be plus B AC square m square x square t sine square omega ct plus, now see this is third term, that is 2 BAC square, 2BM 2MB AC square into xt, and that into sine square omega ct. Now see sine square theta, that is 1 minus cos 2 theta, right? Sine square theta, that is 1 minus cos 2 theta by 2. Sine square theta, that is 1 minus cos 2 theta by 2. So if you place 1 minus cos 2 theta by 2 over here, so this will be 1 minus cos 2 omega ct, this by 2. So now what will happen, this 2 and this 2 will get cancelled. So ultimately now you will be having two terms here. So let us write those terms again. So that will be now AAC sine omega ct plus small AAC m xt sine omega ct plus BAC square sine square omega ct plus BAC square m square x square t sine square omega ct plus, now see there are two terms here. One term, that is mb, let us write first that negative term, so minus mb AC square xt cos 2 omega ct, and this is what positive term, that will be plus mb AC square xt. So that will be my output. Now see, if you see this entire term, then in that almost every term is having carrier signal component. Like see, this term is having carrier signal component, this term is having carrier signal component, this is even having carrier signal component, and there is no information in this. This is having carrier signal plus information, and this is having carrier signal plus information. And in AM detection, we don't want carrier signal, we want original signal. So to extract original signal, we wanted to have this term where there is no carrier, only information is there. So if you pass this VT through low pass filter, these all terms that will get cancelled, and it will be only allowing this term to pass through this low pass filter. So your output will be this term only. So after low pass filter, output is xt, or you can say message signal. Your output will be mb AC square x of t. So this will be our output once you pass that through low pass filter. So that is how we can detect AM signal. So here one thing that should be understood over here, like see, we have AM signal, we pass it through square law device, you will be having some output, and that output should be passed out through low pass filter, and that will result into message signal. And this is what the basic calculation regarding square law device. So this is what you need to remember. Like, see, what is the characteristic of square law device? That is a constant into y of t, which is input to that device, plus b into y of t square. So that is what the characteristic which is there with square law device. And you just do that derivation and at the end extract information only, and this is what the information that you will be having after passing it through low pass filter. So this is what about amplitude modulation detection by square law detector. So this is what square law detector that we are using it to extract original information. Thank you so much for watching this video. You can give me your valuable suggestions regarding what is required here in communication engineering. Definitely I'll get back to you based on your queries, and in future you will be finding many more subjects regarding engineering. So stay tuned with this channel. Keep motivating your friends. Thank you so much for watching this video.